What's up, guys? Your boys, 22K13. I'm going to talk about 10 reasons why Kevin Owens should win the WWE US title. Maybe the largest takeaway from the this past Monday edition of Raw is that NXT champion Kevin Owens will be wrestling John Cena for the United States Championship at the Elimination Chamber event on May 31st. The match is the first champion versus champion tilt between WWE developmental brand and the main roster, but in featuring indie kingpin Owens versus super established WWE top guy Cena. It's a match filled to the brim with intrigue and excitement. Only one question remains: who wins? There's a belief that Cena, the United States champion, as part of him telling a much longer term story regarding the high number of upstart talent on the WWE roster. Cena having competitive matches with non-main eventers give the rub to performers up and down the roster who deserve it, and also provide an excellent moment for the company to refresh itself. However, what if the brass Owen walked into the Elimination Chamber show as the NXT champion, but left with two championships? WWE in the midst of some incredibly wild time. The company is certainly in the midst of a massive youth movement and reshuffling of the deck. Owen winning the US Championship possibly serving as a tremendous showcase of this fact. So does WWE pull the trigger on the 31st. Here are 10 reasons why they should. Number 10. Owens should be on the main roster already. Here's a few facts. Kevin Owens won the NXT Championship in his debut match. Kevin Owens has recently wrestled one-time TV mainstay Alex Riley in matches that show Owens to potentially be a more compelling grappler than Riley. Kevin Owens already cuts better promos than a solid 90% of the TV roster. Kevin Owens being in NXT probably feels silly to guys like Cesaro, who watched him develop his talent for over a decade on the indie. Kevin Owens may already be the biggest heel character in the whole entire company combined. John, just give Kevin the championship already. You know he more than deserves it and has actually done enough already in WWE to have earned it too. Number 9. Tough Enough is coming up soon. WWE going to need as many PR ducks in a row as they can find to get the same bump out of Tough Enough for USA that Total Diva had given E! Network. Yes, there's the biggest wrestling legend ever. The woman who comes from the wrestling family. The guy trained by the Heart and the B-plus player already there. Add in the chubby father of two from Maryville, Quebec, who wears a t-shirt for wrestling and learns English from Jim Ross commentary, and is a double champion into the mix. And you have something special. Wrestling is in a terrific transformative space right now, and WWE getting as many unique and progressive mentions in the press as possible totally help. To drop a new off-quoted statement, Owens winning the US Championship is actually best for business. Number 8. John Cena needs to relearn being an underdog babyface. The last time John Cena was an underdog, he had just lost to The Rock at WrestleMania 28 and was at the precipice of the worst year of his life career. The idea of Cena cutting these promos, putting over the US Championship, and wrestling all comers each week, then suddenly dropping the strap to Kevin Owens would be great for Cena's character. It isn't enough that he's not quite main event level anymore. He also now has to consider the idea that he may have lost a step and that the people aren't behind him either. Cena rebuilding his character via chasing Kevin Owens would be wonderful. It involves Cena realizing that he's been on top in WWE for a decade, and that maybe he should really take a look around and realize just how big the target on his back has become. Cena eventually besting Owens would be a fun match too, and might actually get some more people back on his side, probably as a performer. Number 7. Owens winning is a victory for NXT as a brand. NXT is by far the most exciting and fastest rising brand in pro wrestling today. Somehow Triple H has assembled a crew of a decade worth of terrific indie wrestlers alongside a cast of pure athletes and true character, creating a product that can actually stand alone outside of being under the WWE name. Kevin Owens walked out on Raw looking more confident in his talent and deserving of his spot on TV than likely any other performer from the brand that had debuted on the main roster. Owens walked out, stared down John Cena, beat him up, placed his foot on the U.S. Championship, and fired a shot across the bow to Raw and SmackDown talent that NXT has truly arrived. Owens winning the U.S. Championship wouldn't just be a victory for him, but rather it would be a victory for the entirety of NXT, a crew of talent who have busted their asses and created a product that has certainly exceeded expectations. Number 6. Owens is the veteran here, right? As was brilliantly mentioned in his debut promo, Kevin Owens is actually the veteran in his match with John Cena. While yes, Cena had been in WWE for over a decade, in that same time frame as Kevin Steen, Kevin Owens wrestled top-flight talent around the world. If WWE wants to make a great point about the nature of the places where they sourcing their next generation of talent, then Kevin Owens, who was a world champion in multiple promotions as Kevin Steen, really should be able to man up to the challenge of wrestling John Cena, and certainly talented enough to beat him and not have it seem like it's a fluke either. Number 5. John Cena cutting promos putting over NXT is something we all want. If John Cena loses the United States Championship to Kevin Owens, then that would mean that until his rematch with John Cena, Cena would be forced to discuss with the WWE Universe how very talented the crew is down in Orlando. There's literally no better person to have on TV co-starring the whole entire future of WWE than John Cena. For the purposes of mainstream media, he's still the face of the company, and having him being able to say, I lost a match to a hell of a wrestler named Kevin Owens from our developmental territory, NXT, which certainly cast a ton of eyes on the brand in a positive light. Plus, in the mix of Cena putting over NXT, you could get cool underdog Cena matches versus the very first NXT champion, Seth Rollins, as well as other NXT champions Bo Dallas and Adrian Neville. All of the pieces are in play for great storytelling. Number 4. The storyline will be tremendous. Kevin Owens returned to NXT as the WWE United States Champion. He encountered William Regal, who tells him that Vince McMahon himself has started that Owens must defend the U.S. Championship on Raw or SmackDown. Owens walks straight to the ring, beats up the two guys wrestling and says, Vince McMahon, you didn't listen to people for 5 years telling you to hire me. So, I'm not listening to you now. I know you want me to defend the U.S. Championship, but I know I don't have to defend it for 30 days, so I won't. Kevin Owens carrying around the United States Championship like some sort of illicit game war prize would be a fun visual. As well, Cena challenging Kevin Owens to walk through the curtain every week. but instead showing Owen at home sitting on the couch with his family, stay with his son walking around wearing the belt or something, would make for amazing television. Number 3. Cena needs new open challenge competition. The perfect way to create new open challenge competition for John Cena is to not have Cena doing open challenges on Raw each and every single week. Instead, if Cena loses the US Championship to Kevin Owens, it gives new competition the time to both distinguishing and establish themselves with the main roster audience. Guys like Fandango, Zack Ryder, Bo Dallas, and Damian Sandow could all benefit from a win over John Cena. Giving them a month to get some traction before a Cena feud would be ideal. Number 2. The network needs more subscribers. At some point, WWE has to stop giving away the network for free every month. The concept is entirely too good to stand as a loss leader for the company, and deserves the opportunity to eventually be transformed into a profit leader. The idea of things like John Cena having to appear on NXT as an occasional performer on their show would certainly get some people interested in buying the network because the storyline would now be cross-platform in nature. There's actually one great way that WWE could actually charge people $9.99 to sign up for the network in June. And number 1, Kevin Owens versus John Cena at Full Sail University. Yes, if Kevin Owens defeats John Cena for the United States Championship, prize fighter Kevin Owens should state that he only fights John Cena at a major NXT event. The idea of NXT June event being headlined by Cena versus Owens in front of the NXT universe at Full Sail, well, that makes that one-time Cena wrestle RVD at the Hammerstein Ballroom at One Night Stand look like a walk in the park. Also, you want to see a boost in network subscription. Tell the entire internet universe that Kevin Owens is wrestling John Cena at Full Sail and that it's only available on the WWE Network. Hell, even better, make Samoa Joe the special guest referee. Cena walking into the mouth of hell and reclaiming his United States Championship because his call buddy Samoa Joe screwed Kevin Owens. Now you off and running with a feud that involves John Cena walking around with a belt that he didn't necessarily cleanly win back. Samoa Joe and Kevin Owens feuding in NXT and a ton of network subscribers to boot. Everybody wins. Hashtag give Owen a chance. Hashtag kill Owen kill. Well, that's it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.